I'm in a bit of a weird mood right now. Today we sink or we swim. That's the theme for today. Sink or swim. Fuck you. I'm turning on the bonus chest. Fuck you. There we fucking go. Hardcore mode, baby. Today we sink or we swim. I don't know why I'm sticking with that. I don't know where that came from, but today we sink or we swim. Well, no more bonus chest, I guess. See, I like the continuity of the bonus chest because, like, when you spawn in, it's less like you just appeared there and more like you're picking up somewhere in the story. You're picking up where someone left off. Did I just hit the mic? Welcome to Jermacraft, guys. Welcome to Jermacraft.
Jerma here with episode 1 of Jermacraft. You know, of course, a series where I play Minecraft, and it's going to be really fun. There's going to be a lot of trials, a lot of triumphs, a lot of fails, and
As you can see, my skin is an incomprehensible garble of... Oh, God. GUI scale. Repeating phrases to myself. Normally, I'd sit down and write a poem or something. But today, I'm recording an innocuous Minecraft video wherein I punch things until they disappear. Look at this. I'm a fucking master. Ah, there we are. I remember one time I was in a state like this, and instead of sitting down and hitting record on a random ass video, just firing up mic, what I did instead was I started scribbling on things. I got a Sharpie and I started drawing on my bedside dresser. I pissed my mom off. I started drawing shapes and circles. And very free association, right? I was writing words on the sticky notes. Eventually, I looked at the sticky notes and I decided that I wasn't happy with the words that were written on the sticky notes because they narrowed down what it could mean, basically. I didn't like that my mom had photos of what the words originally were. I took a broken pen and I poured out all the ink and spread it all over, and then I got green hairspray, and it was just this weird black and green mess where the words originally were, and I liked that better. I got Sharpie all over the dresser, right? She made me bleach the wood on the dresser to get rid of the markings, and they kind of allowed the markings to fade away a bit. I also bleached all the sticky notes, which I also like a lot because it adds to gives more context what was going on at the time when I made them. Just keep swimming, just keep swimming. See, that's the theme for today. Sink or swim. Did I say that already? I don't know if I said that already. All the random shit, all the random extra shit that was going to be in the final update. They could have rolled out all those changes at once and it would have been sick. But there's a skeleton shooting at me. Where the fuck are you? Fuck you, dude. Oh yeah, I'm in hardcore mode. Whatever, I'm a baller. I don't care. I'll fight anybody. Shit! I sound mad, but I'm kind of leaning into the performance. You know, like when Aaron Hansen on Game Grumps, he has like, oh, I'm melting down, oh, this is,
I'm just gonna fucking fall off the stage and go what the fuck and scream, and then everyone's gonna go haha, and then somebody's gonna be like, it's not really that bad in the comments, and then that's just gonna loop over and over again for the next fucking 12 minutes. That's all it's gonna be. Why do people watch Game Grumps? Why do people watch me do this? It doesn't make sense. Stop it! Stop watching! Unsubscribe!
I guarantee you he's never actually that upset. He's freaking out so that he doesn't get upset because he's trying to be funny. Getting an upgrade, baby. I'm getting a motherfucking upgrade. I'm fucking moving up in the world. Never mind, I'm dropping down here again. I shouldn't sprint when I don't have any fucking health. This is a terrible start. No, I can't be that upset about dying. Idiosyncratic. What a good word. Syncopation. That's a good one. It's kind of in the same vein as same root words. That's another one that's been in my head recently. Syncopation. Jazz. You know what I love about jazz? Screaming saxophones. Pharoah Sanders. I fucking love that song. Yeah, it's about to be night and I'm about to die. I mean, I can just shack up, hide in a hole, but like that seems kind of lame, doesn't it? You know, I've had the F3 screen up this entire time. I'm gonna die. Fuck. See, normally in a world like this. Okay, yeah. There we are. There's the first threat. I got those crits in. I'm a fucking gamer. Gamers aren't a monolith, kids. And if you identify as a gamer, you're fucking... yeah, I play video. I watch movies. That's my main thing. I'm a moviegoer. They can't be a connoisseur of the arts. They just play fucking... Yeah, I'm just gonna fight off the enemies until I die. That'll be how the video ends. The video ends when I die. That's a trend recently. But the video ends when I say the N-word. Yeah. Minecraft, but the video ends when I get bored. Minecraft, but the video ends when I run out of things to say. Minecraft, but the video ends eventually. Minecraft, but the video ends when the video ends when I trail off and run out, and the sentence ends, and the video.
The creator makes but one demand, and it's happiness. Happiness through all the land. And we're very happy about that. Quite happy.
I'm recording a video for YouTube.com. I'm bobbing my head back and forth because I'm not sure what to do to entertain myself. Whoa, check this shit out. Yo! Still a hardcore world. Alright, we're in hardcore mode, baby. What the fuck is this spawn? This is abysmal. Give me like a single piece of gravel. Dope. Look at this, I'm playing Minecraft. I've never played this game before, by the way. I don't know what I'm doing. I just intuited that you're supposed to do this. I'm just intuiting that right now. I'm just spitballing. Just improv. This is all improv. Why are there so many zombies? This isn't fair. I'm just gonna jump into the ocean. My fate is sealed. Give me that sugarcane, bitch. I'm sorry, I don't know why I called you a bitch. That wasn't fair of me. I used to cough a lot, never caught no drop. Why am I crafting a shovel? For what reason could I make Oh yeah, look at my skin. So, you might not be able to tell, but this is a picture of a dog that I found on Planet Minecraft. It was just like a really compressed image of a dog. So it's just really compressed. It's like a regular image of a dog that was formatted as a Minecraft skin and then uploaded. I'm very tired. It's like 5 a.m. I need to get the fuck away from this place. I don't like this biome. This savanna biome or whatever that I'm in. My eyelids are getting heavy. Mostly because there's like a very bright light bulb like a foot away from my face, and if I were to look up at it, it would blind me instantly. These giant ass mountains look goofy as hell. These shattered savanna generation has these weird little floating tidbits and islands, thingamabobs, doohickeys. Doohickey is not a... God, I'm such a brainiac. I'm so fucking smart. Check this out. I'm mining a tree. Who would have thunk? I miss when pumpkins had weird little faces on them. Yo, it's a pig. Get fucked. You're not good at this game like I am. This looks like a better place to settle down. This plains biome here. It's like surrounded by swamplands. Yeah, this area is completely surrounded by swamps. What's this over here? Is that a witch hut? I need to kill this bitch. She's too powerful. I'm gonna die. I need to fucking run. Oh my god. What a shitty start. What a shitty start. Oh, nightfall. There are sheep here. I could slaughter the sheep and then get a bed. Just craft a fucking bed. Just craft the bed. Alright. Skip the night. I think I'm gonna live in that witch hut. Should I try and tame this cat? This black cat that belongs to this witch? I could go like spearfishing. Or find a river or something. I think I'm gonna go mining first though. Nope. Oh, look at that. It's one of those watchtower things. What the fuck are they called? For some reason I can't remember what they're called. I think it's just called a pillager outpost. Those pillagers will rape and pillage me specifically if I approach them. Boom. It's called terraforming, in case you didn't know, changing the terrain. I just did a bit of terraforming there when I placed that dirt block. It's an advanced Minecraft skill. See, back in the day, you would do this kind of mining stuff off camera, but nowadays you just do it on camera because of the new Caves and Cliffs update. Look at how riveting this gameplay is right now. This is the Caves and Cliffs update. In the Caves and Cliffs update, they updated the caves and the cliffs. There was the caves and the cliffs. It wasn't caves or cliffs. It was just the and. The part 1 of the update was the and part. All the little novel little things that they added were not novel anymore by the time the second half of the update came out. Dampened the impact of one of the biggest updates. Delay that shit. Why would you release a nothing update, call it Caves and Cliffs Part 1? It's so stupid. Oh my god. Okay, we got a massive underwater cave. I feel like I'm swimming around in Shrek's bowels. So tired. Why am I recording this video? I don't even have a door. I don't have windows. I'm like scraping my head along the ceiling. This is the worst house I've ever lived in. And I lived in a homeless shelter for a while. This is worse than that. This is worse than the tiny cramped room in the homeless shelter. with all like the pedophiles who can't get jobs. That's a giant... Nope. I was about to say that looks like a giant ravine, but it is not a giant ravine. It is a pitiful ravine. I am bored. I'm pacing back and forth. Just like I do in real life. I'm just pacing back and forth in Minecraft and talking to myself, which is exactly what I do in real life. Why am I even playing this game? I could just be pacing around and talking to myself. You know what? Fuck this game. Fuck this game. It's garbage. It was never good. It was never good. It was never good. I'm gonna try and talk as fast as I can. I'm gonna talk really fast. So, a few years ago, I was talking with my mother. I was 16 at the time. She sat in my office chair across from my bed. The conversation we were having eventually veered into the topic of my faith, or lack of it, I guess. The crux of the conversation became about the notion of free will. So what I did, I just had a plastic fork sitting on my bed for some reason, because, well, it's because I'm a slob. What I did was I took this plastic fork in my hands, and I threw it across the room. I chucked it, hits the opposite wall, falls to the floor. Now it's like 6 feet away from me. And this is when I look at my mom, and I tell her that if she could rewind my life like a tape, that no matter how many times she revisited this moment of me throwing the fork, that there would be no chance, there'd be no version of events where I make a different choice, that I'll always choose to throw the fork in the same fashion for all of the same reasons. And this is important, because my point was basically that in order for that moment to play out differently, in order for me to say not throw that fork, you would have to change a variable to get a different outcome. Right? This is an assumption. This is the assumption that underpins like the scientific method, right? Mathematics. This is basically our entire cosmology. Free will is an illusion. It's only helpful for making sense of our lives. It's a crutch, basically, a narrative construct. It's completely stupid to put the tree in the garden, to let Jesus die on the cross, because it would be for nothing. Why create humanity, let them fall, and then try to reconcile with them? I guarantee you've never read a time travel story where the time traveler just sits in his time machine and watches the events of the past unfold anew with his sci-fi binoculars. He always inserts himself. He always tries to do something or gets forced into doing something, and that's what kicks off the whole crazy story. Right, and that's a result of this assumption of free will not really being a thing. So my mother leaves the room, I guess, by this point, because I guess the conversation had wound down. Right, she was sick of me. The fork is still resting at the opposite side of my room. But that's not what I'm focused on. What I'm focused on is the ceiling fan directly above me for some reason. I'm staring intently at this ceiling fan, and somehow it occurs to me in this moment to challenge God, so I spoke aloud. All you need to prove me wrong, God, is to turn this ceiling fan off. I'm watching, so I'll see if it turns off. Just turn it off, right? No light switch flipping. Just if it just turns off on its own. That is literally the simplest sign you could give me. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, and boys and girls, and boys and boy girls, and such and such, such and such. My baby cousin, he's like, I challenge you to a build battle. So, I guess I'm going to be making a little bunker. And it's going to be way better than his bunker he's got, or whatever, I don't know. Look at this wacky biome. What's all this then? Why are the trees so blue?
Why are you blue? What is wrong with you? Why are you blue?
Why is it so sparkly here? Oh, look at the water. The water here is like purple. Where's my boat? There it is. Alright, let's bail. Let's Christian Bale it. Funny character, that one. You might know him as Batman. I hate Minecraft. Alright. You useless cretin of a game. Developed by noted autist Marcus Swedish man. I don't know why I've been possessed lately by this British patois, but it hasn't gone away. It's one of those phases you go through in life, you know, like puberty. It's just like puberty, actually. That's the perfect analogy. Look at this little hut up here. Is this a village? It is. It is a little village. Alright. I'm gonna steal all your shit. Right, I'm gonna run through the snow for a bit. How long have I been recording? 10 minutes? 10 minutes of fucking filler. Shit. They really hit me with the slowness potion. That's fucked up. I'm upset by that development. I find it to be upsetting. Cold feet. What in the world is the cold feet achievement? Them fake ass achievements. That ain't real. That motherfucker is not real.
That motherfucker back there is not real!
Everybody down in the comments say fuck Twitter. What's over here? Ooh. A fancy schmancy pillager schmout post. It's like Metal Gear Solid, except better. Sneaking around. Okay, where's my shield? Oh shit. Ow! Damn! Holy crud. I didn't expect a boss fight. I didn't expect it. Oh my lord. What the fuck? No! Oh! I'm about to die. I'm about to die. I need to get the fuck out of here. Shit. Shit! Oh fuck. Oh, I'm fucked. Guess I'm taking the other boat. Sorry, Callie. Sorry. Oh, lordy, lordy, lo. Been reading this book called The Chemical Wedding of Christian Rosenkrantz. It's alright. Alright, so I gotta go this way, like 2,000 blocks. Oy, oy, oy. I hardly imagine I've been alive for 2,000 minutes. Much less 2,000 hours. I was reading this book by this guy called Michael Hudson about debt forgiveness. Shit. Very half-baked concept. Story of my fucking life. Oh, shit. Got an alarm going off. The Mario Kart Wii with that sick-ass bass line. It goes do 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 do. The piano starts going crazy. It's bow 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 bow. The fucking saxophone in Mario Kart 8, it's always going fucking nuts. A boo hoo. A boo a hoo a hoo. It's one of those automatopoeia that just isn't descriptive. Boo hoo hoo. Who have you ever heard wailing that? This is the kind of interesting stuff we talk about on this channel. A novel observation. See, I see the world in a way that most people don't, you see. I'm kind of a gifted child, a savant of sorts. I'm kind of like the chosen one, quite frankly. You see, I've got such a vivid and unique and holistic perspective of the world. Because I never lost that curious spark I had as a child. And definitely I do not have what you call mental health issues. I have mental superpowers.
It ain't a disability. It's a superpower. I'm a superhero.
Ain't no disability. I'm a superhero. I'm a superhero.
Kanye's like, I am a god. I am a god. I am a god. He's like, he ends that track by having like a full-on psychotic mental breakdown. He's like screaming and shit. And no one ever factors that into like how they perceive the song of him having this ego trip. They just think it's completely this is completely unnuanced. Like, yeah, he thinks he's actually like God or whatever. And then Kanye, he never rebutted that. Instead he goes, man, wouldn't you have rather said I'm a gangster or I'm a pimp?
It's called self-hate. It works on itself. It's like real estate of racism. Where just like that, when someone comes up and says something like, I am a god, everybody says, who does he think he is? I just told you who I thought I was, a god. Would it have been better if I had a song that said, I am a nigga? Or if I had a song that said, I'm a gangster? Or if I had a song that said, I am a pimp? All those colors and patinas fit better on a person like me, right? But to say you are a god, especially when you got shipped over to the country that you're in and your last name is a slave owner's.
All those colors and patinas would fit better on someone like me. He made it a race thing, which was funny, I guess. I don't know. So funny. Oh my god. Oh my god. Now I'm gonna get stuck under the fucking ice. No. No.
I apologize. I lost my train of thought. I got carried away.
Excuse me. I'm sorry, I lost my composure. Come on. Give me puffer fish. Give me puffer fish or give me death. God damn it. There we are. Okay. Throwing a bed down this time. We're gonna whoop this guy's ass. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. Just you wait and see. We're gonna do it. Shit! Did he get his full health back? That's fucked up. My My goodness. Where'd he go? Fuck off. What the? Okay, I really can't deal. I really can't. Fucking. No, 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 no. I died here. Okay, no! It's not fair. It's hardly fair. No. Okay, I give up. I give up. I give up. I can take the crossbow, try and use his own funny weapon against him. Okay, that doesn't work at all. I'm like way worse off for having this. Damn. And why does he despawn when you get he gets all his health back if you take a tactical retreat? That's bullshit. It's bullshit. It's not really bullshit. It's kind of fair. But it makes it hard. Let's call this part 1. Let's call this the end of part 1. The hero's defeated. Yeah, I think I started recording on this little itty bitty thing. Let me... How the hell do you... What are you gonna do? It's not focusing on my teeth. I want them to know how fucked up my teeth are. We're zoomed back out. Now I'm going to go and say hi to my family. Hello, Callie. How do you do this fine evening? Look at this.
Are you recording me right now?
Yeah, here. Hold on.
What did you get a camera for?
Look at this shite. The fuck is this? AI fucking books. Show me how the fuck to disable ads on my Kindle. As you can see, my computer is gone. I unplugged everything. My phone, everything's blocked on my phone. They're sitting in my sister's room. It's been a bit over a week. The 19th. I think it's like the 16th now. I think I gotta wait 3 more days to get my computers back. I feel like I've sort of found distractions aplenty, not in a bed-rotting stupor so much. I'm still in a bit of a bed-rotting stupor. We thought it would snap me out of it completely. The better part of this experiment I've been spending looking for new ways to access the internet. I didn't forget to block the Galaxy Store on my phone. Guess I can reinstall Firefox. Jonesin. Like now I can make it 3 days, but then I smoke 10 in 1 day, kind of thing. This vinyl cost me like $100, by the way. I bought it at a show. Just turn the volume down.
You know, with my time on this earth, I found one thing to be true. Too much of life, too much of living,
This whole thing is essentially just a collection of every album I can ever remember liking. So it's a sort of loose assortment, right? Some of these albums I like less than others. Let's crouch down. Here, look at my discipline referrals. Through social hegemony, Rory was smoking dope in the Garden of Gethsemane. In long hallways, it's all harambe. Off days at this grocery, my mother named me Rory. I'm proficient at this sorcery.
Of course, it's he who clambers
Back and forth with tape recorders. Idolize truth disorder. Get. Here, look at one of my grandma's drawings. How quaint. How beautiful. She's dead. Look at this. Metal Face Storm. Yeah, look at that figurine. I bought it for $25 because it looked cool. And also because I had an inkling that it would be worth more than $25 in the future, which it was. Last time I looked up listings for it, some of them were like 100, 200, ridiculous. This is a regular ass gladiator mask that I got at Wisconsin Dells for $12, but it looks pretty good. It looks like kind of akin to the like Mad Villainy era mask. Now it's kind of rusted out. I like it. It's made out of plastic, right? I got this Bibizzle. It's like the New Cambridge Paragraph Bible. It's essentially the 1611 King James Bible, but with updated spellings and like paragraphs. That's why it's called the Paragraph Bible, because it's split into paragraphs, which they didn't do back then. That's about it. I haven't read it. I've never fucking opened this thing.
Put on that other beat, yo.
You know, the one that's kind of slow.
It's like the day is long when you're poor.
I messed up.
Zooming into the big bald spot on the back of your head. Is that a smoke detector in your closet? Why do you have a smoke detector?
Because before I quit smoking, I set the smoke alarm off once, and so I took it off because I couldn't get it to turn off.
Is that from this apartment?
Yeah.
Should probably put it back now.
You can't.
You can't?
I put a tapestry over where it goes.
Oh. Yeah. I'm gonna help myself to some of these Jolly Ranchers. Today's April 20th. It's a Saturday. It's the year 2024.
We're starting to wind our way up into like a format for these vlogs, if you will, if you must. As you can see, I'm not showered and my hair is all wacky. We're gonna let my phone pick an album. Yeah, sure, we can do the Harbor LP. Go to album. Track 1. You remember this one? Lots of TikToks easy. Not even TikToks. This was probably like Vine era. Loads of edits. Loads of edits. I can just picture like a sad Rick and Morty edit set to this lo-fi beat. This is the kind of stuff Gen Z was doing with their time a few years back. Right? What the fuck? This chair is acting like crazy right now. Oh, this album hasn't aged too bad. Man, I need to call my fucking dad. The last text was from him, and he was saying that he missed my voice, and I was like, oh man, I need to call him in like an hour or two. And it's been like a fucking week. I'm like a bad son. This is what I'm talking about, that haze, the bed rotting stupor, as I've been referring to it. This is where it costs me most. Hey, Dad.
Hey, what's going on, buddy?
Not much. What are you up to right now?
Not a whole lot. Just getting ready for bed.
I just went on a walk and came back.
Well, that's good.
So, did anyone ever tell you about that? About me and Mom getting rear-ended in January?
I don't really recall hearing about this, no.
Yeah, so we were creeping up on a red light and someone who wasn't looking at the road at all rear-ended us. They let her on. She thought the car was going to get repaired, and then they decided to total it at the last second after they'd ripped a hole in the back of the car and ripped part of the frame out and everything. And they'd given her like kind of a lowball amount for the car. But like the car was drivable, so she could keep the car, but she'd have to take like $6,000. And there was lots of arguing over the phone with insurance. And eventually she gave in. She's like, fine, you can take the car, the rental's about to expire like tomorrow and I'm not going to have it. And I had to spend like the better part of like an hour or two convincing her to keep the car because she wasn't going to have a way to work. And then she was like, Mom, I'll give you $1,000. And then you'll get that and you'll get the 6,000. And you can buy a car and then we'll have 2 cars. And you can just give me the fucked up one. And I eventually got her to go along with that. And she's been car searching ever since, for like a month or two now. She's been car searching. And then on Wednesday, a couple days ago, she got into another accident with the Mitsubishi. She messed up the front of it. Totaled the car. She was at a stop sign. It was probably her fault, because
Oh my gosh.
So I think she just yesterday I think the junkyard came and picked up the car and gave her like $1,000 for it. Ugh. And I don't know if she's bought a new car yet. Well, yeah, it's been a whole thing.
It's sounds like it. Why didn't nobody ever tell me nothing? I've talked to your sisters a half dozen times, and they don't tell me nothing.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Anyways, I think she said she was gonna give me my 1,000 back because I'm not getting that car now.
I think your mom might be incapable of driving.
She's 2 accidents this year. I mean, the first one was not her fault at all, but she can't even go the first one was in January and the second one was a couple days ago. It was Wednesday.
She needs to shop for a tank.
Yeah, pretty much.
An old steel pickup truck. No, because then she wouldn't be able to get in and out of it. It'd be like you trying to drive a pickup.
Hey, I love driving pickup trucks. I might need a ladder to get into the fucker, but I'm good once I'm in.
But yeah, the radiator on the car was leaking everywhere, and I think the passenger side or that side door wouldn't open. The front of the car was all smushed in.
Man.
But yeah, she was taking her right to the dentist or something.
Well, I haven't heard from Araya about this yet, so...
I don't even know where Araya is. I was just looking around the house and Araya and Callie aren't here and I don't know where they are. But she had already given she had already given the State Farm guys permission to take the car. So the tow truck was on the way and I was talking her out of it, trying to convince her to cancel the tow and keep the car. It was really tense negotiations. It was like the Cuban Missile Crisis.
Sounds like you should have just let it go then, but...
I mean, she got the car for a couple more months, but she gave up on $2,000 and she just got $1,000 back. But the car search has gone on so long that I feel vindicated in convincing her to keep that car, even though we didn't end up with 2 cars like I thought we would.
Oh, man. What else is up with you?
Well, I just said I don't know where Araya and Callie are. I think it's just Danny in the house.
Are you enjoying your record player?
I've still got the one vinyl for it. I ordered another vinyl because it was my favorite album from last year, and I saw it was $15, which is pretty good for a recent album.
That's cool.
But then it arrived in 2 pieces.
Oh, no.
So I haven't been able to play that. I had to return it. So then I got the refund, and then I saw that the price had increased since I got the refund, so I'm going to have to pay extra now. There's nothing I can do about it. Oh, another thing. So, you know that Kindle you got me?
Yeah?
I've been getting really annoyed with the ads on it, especially since the ads are almost always for an AI-generated novel.
You know the easiest way to
There's ads on a Kindle?
to get it to not update the ads? Put it in airplane mode.
Right. I just bought a printer for the house. I just ordered a printer a laser printer, so we won't have to be buying ink all the time.
Yeah, now you're gonna have to buy toner. Have you looked at how expensive toner is?
No.
I love you, buddy.
I thought laser printers were a set it and forget it type of thing.
Nope.
Man, I guess I still have time to cancel it.
No home printing devices are cheap. They're always really expensive when you break it down to the price per page for printing. We make most of our communities get a big multi-function device, and that's the only device for an entire community of, 100 residents and 20 staff or 50 staff or whatever it is. Oh.
It's gonna be so cool when I speak to a physician and they tell me whatever vitamin or whatever I've had a deficiency in my whole life, and they give it to me and I become like this superstar functional person. I actually remember being like 4 or 5 and my mom telling me I had low iron and being like freaked out about it. This thing, I retrieved this thing from my sister's room, but as I've been wasting time on it, I've been making sure to go to the Wi-Fi gateway, the Xfinity gateway, and I've just been blocking sites nonstop. Just progressively eliminating everything that, specifically on this, maybe on the desktop, I'll put that as like a trusted device, and I can do more of what I want on the desktop. Though the desktop, it'll have Focus Me on it, so there'll still be like time limits on everything. I wish I had one of those like 50-foot microphone cords or whatever, like 20, 30 foot, like I could put the camera anywhere and I could have the mic and I could be posted up somewhere, leaning against the wall, splayed out in my bed, find like a good angle on everything and, you know, format it as a sort of, because that's the contemplative, like, if the Star Wars, like, prequels as a whole are about, like, a democracy sort of forgetting its people and just failing them on the whole and fucking collapsing, the Umbara, the General Krell arc of the Clone Wars show is about what it's like as like an individual to be like utterly failed by an authority figure because they're a power tripping encrusted shit stain. General Krell in that show is every power tripping like boss or teacher or whatever that you've ever had. And they kill his ass! And they kill his ass! But it so faithfully patterns itself after like what it's like to try and make it work with someone who has authority over you, and being met with more like animus every time you try to squash the beef, because they do not even want to fucking acknowledge you as like a sapient fucking being. Like, I don't know how many of y'all have put up with that, but I'm sure it's a healthy subset. Look at my fucking stupid face and stupid pores. Look at my fucked up hair. No, I wanted to point the camera up here, because I know I've swung the camera by these sticky notes a few times. I remember. Sorry, I had to fart. I remember I was stuck. I really did feel manic when I was making these, because I just couldn't stop doing it for hours, and everyone was being weird about it, and they were asking me questions while I was doing it, and I just had to act aloof, because that's how I felt, and I just couldn't stop. These sort of constellations is what these are to me, almost. Constellations are faces. I think I was like a freshman, and I saw someone had left their Nintendo Joy-Con in the grass just in front of the school as I was heading to the bus, and I couldn't like double back to like drop it off at the office or anything, because all the buses were about to leave. I had half a mind to keep it. Something possessed me to bring it up to the other people on the bus. There was this fucking kid. One of those inconsiderate kind of fucking nitwits. And he was lying through his teeth. He kind of made it clear that he was just gonna say anything to make me hand him the Joy-Con. Because he's like, yeah, I think I can find who it belongs to or whatever. And I still had half a mind to keep it. Because I was a bit of an asshole too, but I was like, okay, well, just return it to me or return it to the office if you can't find who it comes back to. Like, I'll see you tomorrow on the bus, man. Let me know if you find who it belongs to. The next day he comes back with this Joy-Con, and it's clear that he's like run it over with a car or something. It's perfectly functional. A pair of Joy-Cons is like $80. It's like, I guess you could evaluate one Joy-Con at like $40, which is a lot when you're a kid. Total waste. Made me very angry. But I just, you know, it didn't compel me into action or anything. I didn't fucking do anything. He's like, yeah, man, I just, you know, me and my friend, we just kind of, you know, we just kind of broke it, I guess. Anyways, the Joy-Con had a skin on it. I pulled the skin off. The little sticker. It was like textured after like buttered toast or whatever. And I placed it on the side of my dresser. And I just started making these wacky constellations on the side of my dresser with Sharpie. I just kept making these. I spent all day on these damn sticky notes.